Howdy, friends. Welcome to this Happy Hips yoga class. We are going to get into the full of the hips, a little bit of the side body, and the legs today. So if you sit a lot, or drive a lot, or you stand a lot, or you're working towards something like your splits, baby, I got you. We're going to get to it in this class today. And I'm Kate. I'm so excited to practice with you. Let's take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth, relax. Let's jump into it. All right, friends, we are going to start in an easy seat, cross-legged, in the middle of our mat. So come into your natural, easy seat. We'll come to a long spine, feel integrity through the back, and then slowly walk your hands forward and fold to any degree. You'll start to feel a release of your low back. And you can even bring a block under your head for a little bit more support. Throughout this class, I want you to really focus on your breathing. That's the base of the class. If you do anything in this class, let it be that you breathe fully. And the second thing is I want you to be very mindful in the pose to always try to release into it. So, for example, can you release your hips? Can you relax your glutes? Can you relax your legs? Then notice which leg is in front of the other. And crawl your hands over to that side. So for me, my right leg is in front of my left side, so I'm crawling to the right. Keep both sit bones firmly on the floor so that you feel this beautiful side body stretch. Then maybe you crawl so much so over to the side that your left arm comes up and over. Breathe. A gentle face here and nice full breaths. And come up through center. Switch the positions of your legs. So if your right leg was in front, now your left leg is in front. We'll fold forward here. And crawl your hands over to the opposite side at a diagonal. Again, reaching your hip towards the ground. So you're getting this beautiful side body stretch. And walk your hands even more so to the side so that one hand reaches the ground and the other reaches up and over. Glue both hips to the floor so you're really stretching through your side body and your side hip. See if you can swivel your chest skyward. Look up under your arm. And come back to center. We'll roll slowly onto our back with control lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees into your chest. Then your peace fingers can grab your big toes, or you can grab the outside of your feet and come into a happy baby. Try to draw your knees close to the ground, really opening through the groin as you feel the imprint of the full of your spine on your mat. A very grounding pose. Find stillness here first with a gentle face. Then maybe you start to rock side to side. Maybe you start to extend one leg and straighten the other. Bending one and extending. Exploring new space in your hip. Stretching through the back of the legs. Maybe you play with extending both legs at the same time. And then slowly plant your feet on the mat. Take a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the knees into the chest and rock and roll up. Take a wide stance with your feet. Heels in, toes out, and we'll come into our yogi squat malasana. You can put a block under your body here. Find a really long spine. If you're very comfortable in malasana or yogi squat, see if you can shorten your stance by bringing your heels a little closer together. Work into more mobility in your ankle, more flexion in your hips. Plant the hands, step the right leg back in space. Find your lizard pose. A few options here, whether you want to tuck the back toe, rock forward and back, or you can release the back knee, untuck the toe, and come to forearms. If you ever want to linger in some of these poses longer, I implore you to pause and just stay. If it feels good, go ahead and spend more time in it. Tuck the back toe. Heel toe your left foot in towards the center of the mat. Lift the back knee, and we'll do a little bit of work as the back heel swivels down. Open up to warrior two, just a transition pose. Straighten through both legs. Reach forward with the front hand and tip forward into Trikonasana. Triangle pose. You can bring your upper arm by your ear for a little bit more intense of a side stretch. And release that, come into goddess pose or horse pose. And now I'll change to face you. Sink deep into your goddess pose. Press into your knees. Send your chest to the left. Twist. And twist it the other way. One more time each side. And switch. And start to shift to the right and to the left. A little bit bigger each time until you end up in your side lunge skandasana on the left. Find any variation you like here. So maybe you're working on getting to a flat back. Maybe you twist up. And with one fluid movement, plant both hands at the top of the mat, step into your downward dog. Get long behind the knees, long in the armpits. Then inhale your left leg up. And exhale, set up for pigeon on the left. You have two variations here, and if you've taken any of my classes, you know what they are. You can stay up in a proud pigeon, and this is going to work the front of your right hip as you open through the front chain of the body. It also works the back for some strength. Or if you love it and you want to get yummy, come right into a humble pigeon. Yogi's choice. After a few breaths here, I want to give you the option for those who want to take it to lean over to the left and open into your full splits. If you are in full splits, then come back into your pigeon. Plant both hands, tuck the back toe, lift up into your downward dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Keep the feet about hips distance apart. Bend the left leg, straighten the right, and reach the right arm up. Twist. Exhale, close it down, switch it out, bend the right leg, straighten the left, and inhale the left arm up. Beautiful. Start to walk your hands back out to downward dog. Inhale the right leg up in space. And exhale, step it to the outside of your right hand for your lizard pose. Two options here. You can float with the back toe tucked, or sink in, drop the knee. Heel toe your right foot to the center of the mat. Tuck the back toe. Engage the core and lift the back knee. We'll swivel into our warrior two. Deep bend in your front knee. Your inhale straightens your front leg. And exhale reaches you forward in space and tips you into your Trikonasana. Triangle pose. A little bit of strength to go with our flexibility stretches today. If your left arm is up in the air, maybe you swing it forward towards the top of the room for a deeper side body stretch. On your inhale, come up to goddess. Sink deep. And press into one knee. Twist into the other. Switch it out. One more time each side. And switch it out. Start to come to center and swivel your body from side to side, straightening one leg, then the other, and then slowly finding your side lunge to the right this time, Skandasana. See if you can keep your right heel down on the ground to work on the ankle mobility. And find whatever Skandasana is working for you today. A few more breaths here. And plant both hands. Step the right foot back into your downward dog. Inhale it up to the sky. Hold it there. And exhale into pigeon on the right. You have two options here. Just as before, try to keep the same option that you took last time. Just trying to keep it even. This is your time to regulate. If pigeon is very intense for you, then you're going to be focusing on your breath. And if pigeon seems like more of a relaxing pose, then you're going to go ahead and come up to proud pigeon that works you more. Or you may even lean to the left and open up into your full splits. If you're in your full splits, then come back into your pigeon. Plant both hands, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, downward dog. One final breath here. Then walk your feet up to meet your hands. Take an easy seat on your mat. And rest your palms face up on your knees. Take a moment to just check in. Do a body scan from the top of your head, the crown, down the face, the neck, chest, abdomen, hips, upper leg, lower leg, feet. See if you can soften in this easy seat. Soften the forehead, the eyes. Prayer hands right at heart center, having a deep sense of gratitude for gifting yourself this time and this movement. We should be so lucky to be able to move in these ways. Namaste, sweet friends. If you feel good and you like this class, go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. And if you want to practice with me more, then go ahead and subscribe. I drop new classes weekly. But more importantly is if you want an upper body stretch, like how we just stretched our lower body, then make sure you do the class in the description below. I will see you on your mat soon. Bye, friends.